What's up, everybody? This is your boy malcbear, and I hope this video is right because this is the second take. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the big hubbub about the big 3 RPGs that Nintendo will not release over here in the United States, or people are suspecting that they won't come over here to the United States. And actually, there's a high reason. There's a probably a good chance that they won't come over here. So. We have two main people who have like two sides of this. One person doesn't really care and gives what I think are bad reasons to try to get them over here. And he thinks they're all what everybody's doing is ridiculous. And the other side supports the fact that they need to come over here, and they're saying, he's saying that Nintendo's lazy. This side, of course, is Game Reviews, and this side, of course, is We Lover. Now, I'm with Game Reviews though, not We Lover. We Lover said to try to get them over here, we should buy a Japanese Wii and buy imports of all the games. This is money. This is unnecessary money spent. If really nobody that'll like decrease the thing. Nobody's that dedicated to do it. Not even big time Nintendo fans. They're not that dedicated. That doesn't show how hardcore you are. Showing how hardcore you are is actually wanting them to actually put the effort into it. They like Nintendo stuff so much that they want it that bad. But going that far to like try to play a game that you don't understand because it's in a different language is not a good way of doing things. Close that. So I don't think that We Lover is nowhere close. But what these two guys did, that they didn't really give that much support to their arguments. Game Reviews, I think Game Reviews is right. Even when I go through my analysis. But he's still right. So let's go to the analysis and see the reason why these games don't sell. These games like these new franchise RPGs probably wouldn't sell. That's the reason, part of the reason why Nintendo's not bringing them over here. So let's take a look at 3 games. Let's take a look at Fragile Dreams, Pharaoh Ruins of the Moon, Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of a New World, and Ark Rise and Fantasia. 3 games that I thought looked pretty good, looked pretty interesting, nice gameplay of them and whatnot. Now the other 3 are Wii Fit, EA Sports Active, and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. 3 RPGs what people would call hardcore, and three sports games that people would call casual. Let's just say that these are directed toward the casual crowd, and these are directed toward the hardcore crowd. I don't believe in casual and hardcore games. You guys know me. I don't believe in that kind of crap. So, all 3 of the RPGs are just under 500,000 sold. All three of the casually directed games are over 3 million. EA Sport, Wii Fit having over 20 million. So they just don't make enough money with a newly established franchise. Now, Tales of Symphonia is not a newly established franchise. I think it's just a genre when it comes to that. When it comes to that game, really the fact that JRPGs, also all those three are JRPGs. The fact that they're JRPGs and they come over here to the U.S., a place that's dominated by shooters, guns, and blood and gore and stuff, it won't probably work as well. Plus the biggest crowd on the Wii would be the casual crowd. It is, but that applies to all gamers. All gamers are really small. The gamer crowd is really small compared to the casual crowd, and all 3 of the companies will flock to the casual crowd because they make more money that way. And if they dedicate their time to the casual crowd, then if they dedicate more time to the casual crowd, they will usually make more money compared to like going 50-50. If they like if they say like 30-70, they will make more money that way because there's just a bigger number on the 70% side of the total people that play the games. That includes us, the gamers, and the casual crowd. So just by this aspect alone, Nintendo decided to bring the games over here. Now, Nintendo, I don't know. Now, as per saying, Game Review saying that Nintendo of America is lazy, I wouldn't say so because there's not enough data to support that. So we don't know if they're actually lazy or they don't care, because they could have begged. They could have begged the Nintendo headquarters in Japan to bring those games over. They could have begged them, but just because of this data, they didn't bring them over here. Now, and I'm pretty sure, and Nintendo of America is not going to talk about this. They're not going to come out openly and talk about it. Now, as the petition's going, I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with a response because the people demand a response. And usually the companies do respond to a very large petition. So I'm talking like 500,000. 500,000 to 1 million. At least 500,000. So, and yeah, Nintendo can't help but to respond to something like that because that's 500,000 potential buyers. Potential sales. If they got 1 million, that's 1 million potential sales. They're not going to pass that up. So, mostly I agree with you, Game Reviews. I think most of it, you're right. I think it's stupid that Nintendo will not bring them over here. There are 3 great-looking games, great-looking gameplay, great-looking graphics if you care about that. So, they just look all around great games. Looks like there's a lot of stuff to do, and all these games are wide open, luscious worlds, and they're great looking games. I would like to play them myself. I don't play that many RPGs myself, but these are 3 of them, 3 RPGs that I like to try. So Game Reviews, you're right mostly, but I don't believe in the Nintendo of America's lazy. I have a feeling they actually begged. They actually wanted to come over here. There's no evidence to say that they're lazy. You kind of just threw that out there. There really is no evidence to say that they were lazy because there's nothing there. I mean, they can work as hard as they can to get the games over here, but if headquarters doesn't want them over there, they're not going over there. They're not the ones that control what games come over here or not. It's actually Nintendo at headquarters. Now, Europe. I truly believe that Europe has a better support for RPGs than we do. That's probably the reason why that Europe's coming here. I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong about the Europe, then I'm wrong about the Nintendo of America. Maybe Nintendo of America is lazy, and they didn't make enough effort. Maybe they didn't make any effort at all. Maybe they didn't want the games to come over here as well. But because if I'm wrong about Europe, then I'm wrong about the Nintendo of America. But this is what I see from it, because I know Nintendo, they're not perfect. I'm not saying that that I'm not giving them any mercy, but this is what I see from it. Because usually they're smarter than this. So I'm trying to give them a little bit more credit for what they know when it comes to the video game world. So yeah. So Game Reviews, you're right. We love her. You're wrong. You should think it over a little bit, because the petition is people will respond more to a petition than just 10 people buying a Japanese Wii in the games. Not that many people are going to do that. They don't have the money to fork over that. They have to do something that requires no money, but it requires a lot of effort. Well, requires just as much effort. So everybody, I encourage everybody to sign a petition. I think there's a petition going around. Email Nintendo, email Reggie, leave a comment on their Facebook. Really, I think they're gonna shut. I already looked at their Facebook. It's flooded with the same type of comments. So I'm pretty sure looks like the little game campaign they're having for these 3 games is coming along pretty well, I guess. So game reviews, good job. There's a few things I don't agree with you with, but pretty much you're right. Yeah. So everybody take care. That's my view on this whole situation.